Real Green Ninja here. Today we're going to talk about a new option they put in your general setup and how it behaves, so let's begin. So we're going to go ahead and go to Data, Company Parameters, General Setup, and Miscellaneous. And you'll see there's an option now called Unprint Invoice when schedule date changes. Now this is the latest update that's been just released. What that means is if it's turned on, if you change it from the job screen, the quick fit scheduler, or the scheduler itself, it will automatically flip from a $sign to a Y, again, if that's checkmarked. Mine's currently unchecked, so let's take a look here. So we're going to go to this customer here, pop in here, go backwards one, there we go. There's a customer with a service that was printed, go to edit. I'm going to change this date to the 25th, I'm sorry, the 15th, and then hit save, and you'll see nothing changes. It's still in that $sign status. Again, we can close and reopen. It's in the printed status. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn on that option. Now, I may have to close and reopen the software to refresh the setting, but if I do, then I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, restart the software. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And we're back. So like I was saying is, again, I went to Data, Company Parameters, General Setup. I went to Miscellaneous. I turned this option on, and then I just restarted my software just to be on the safe side. So we're going to go back to that customer we were just looking at, and I'm going to hit the back arrow here, open up the job screen. Now, I'm going to hit Edit, and then I'm going to change this to the 25th. 2.5 this time. I'm going to hit save, and you'll see it change that service back into the Y status. There's also a utility called Quick Fit Scheduling. I do have a video on how that works and everything, but essentially Quick Fit Scheduling is going to try to find the best possible place to put it. So we're going to go ahead and pause the video again so I can print out this invoice, put it back in this $sign status, and then I'll show you how the Quick Fit Scheduling would change its print status as well. Okay, we're back. And you'll see now we're back in that $sign status. So when we open up the job itself, we're going to go to the detail view. Again, we're going to hit the Quick Fit Scheduling button. Now, if you're not familiar with it, like I said, I do have a video out there. You can always call Real Green. We'll give you a crash course on how to use it. This is not a tutorial on how to use this. This is just showing how it will change the status. So I'm going to go to Quick Fit Scheduling. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the 26th here. So again, I'm going to hit that. Determine the Quick Fit. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and click the save button here. Where is it? Okay, so you see that one right there. We're going to hit the check mark. Again, we're going to save the information. Once it's saved, again, you'll see we flip back to that Y status. So, again, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to flip it back to the $sign status, and then I'm going to show you based on the scheduler. And we're back again. So you'll see that here's the customer. There's that $sign status. If I were to go to the scheduler, I'm going to hit the little scheduler icon up here. My schedule to load. Oh, you know, it's going to open on the other screen. Hold on. Give me one quick second here, and we'll scoot that over. There we go. Oh, I guess I got a bunch of stuff scheduled coming up here pretty soon. So let's take a look here. So again, schedule date of 5/26. We're going to pop over to 5/26. All right, where are ya? Let's see here. There's that service right there. This is that AOS service here on this customer's account. If I were to take this and throw it to the work pool, and then I'm going to go to a different date, and I'm going to take that out of that work pool, and I'm going to throw this back to a different date. I'm going to let it do its thing here. Let's close this. And then change tabs, push F5 to refresh, and you'll see this job is back in the Y status. So, changing the date on the scheduler, changing the date on the actual job itself, or changing the date using the Quick Fit Scheduling will cause it to unprint. One last time, I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. We're going to print this out. I'm going to show you the one instance where it won't change. And once again, last time, we're back here. There's that job in that printed status. If I were to take this service and I were to do it as a reprint, and I, again, just double click the printer box, say, hey, throw this back onto the invoices screen, you'll see there's an update route button. Some of you guys might be familiar with it. If you are, great. If you're not, again, I mean, it's not something a lot of people tend to use, but if you need to use it, you can always call Real Green, ask for some help here. But when we click update route, one of the options we can do is we can change the schedule date. So if I come in here and do like a, let's say 0630, I'm just changing it to something that I haven't used yet before. I hit OK. It's going to say, hey, are you sure you want to update? Yes, we're going to update. We're going to give it a few moments here. We're going to go ahead and close this job screen. We're going to open it back up. You'll see the schedule date is 6:30, but it is still in that printed status. If you use the update route button, it's not going to automatically unprint. Again, keep in mind, the setting is under Data, Company Parameters, General Setup, Miscellaneous, and it's Unprint Invoice with schedule date's not done. Most people will probably have it unchecked, but there are some people out there that may want to use this feature. In fact, I always tell people, put out those feature requests because you never know what the programmers will take a look at and say, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this because we think it might be useful for a lot of people. So I hope this explains that setting change that they made. And again, you guys have yourself a wonderful day.